A lot of us have been touched a little too closely by cancer, whether it's somebody in the family or a lady down the street. For me, personally, I'm a kidney cancer survivor, and I've scanned clean for 6 years. But I also realized that I was one of the lucky ones. And if our stupidity, if you want to call it that, helps a little bit of research that we can end kidney cancer or ovarian cancer or breast cancer, then yeah, we're kind of negligent not doing it.
A few years ago, my personal assistant, secretary here in the Capitol, developed cancer and subsequently passed away. And you know, when it touches you that close, whenever you see it, and then subsequently when my father passed away from lung cancer, it starts to hit home. So anything we can do to raise the awareness, to help with the development of the research, it's a cause that, you know, can't be denied, and we have to keep pushing. And if I can do my part, I'm going to do it.
As a policymaker and someone who's considered a leader in the community, it's important to do things like this, to raise that awareness. My grandmother passed away from cancer. I have a variety of friends, too numerous to mention, that have been afflicted with cancer. If we can raise awareness and raise funds to help in that vein, more power to the Cancer Society and everybody else involved.
I think it's very important that we raise money for the American Cancer Society. I think anytime we have an opportunity to raise some money so that research can be done to try to make sure that we're getting all the solutions we can to solve cancer, I think that's a great opportunity. And as policymakers, it's very important, because sometimes it's more than just saying that we want to sign a resolution saying that it's Cancer Month. We actually should participate in things that's going to bring funding in, and also how we can make it more of an issue so more people get involved.
I don't think that there's many of us that cancer hasn't touched some portion of our lives, whether it's another family member or a close friend. And for my wife and I, it was a very close personal friend. Really brings it home and really makes you think of the importance of working towards a cure for cancer.
When you look at what cancer does to families, you're not going to find a family that hasn't been affected. My mother's had cancer, family members have cancer. I've had family members die from cancer. And it's time that we as legislators do even more, that we can get involved and show people that, you know, everybody has to give their part. It's about being able to raise the money. It's about being able to have the research done. But most of all, it's about the lives we save. And whether it's a small child or someone's mother or grandmother or grandfather, we have an opportunity to get involved. And that's the reason I'm involved in this. It's an honor to be asked, but most of all, what we can do at the end of the day, it can go a long way to help curing those individuals that may have it or those will have it in the future.
Yeah, the American Cancer Society does a lot of great work, and unfortunately my own family's been touched by cancer. My mother-in-law passed away after my wife and I had been married for some time, as well as her mom. So it's unfortunately genetic breast cancer. So that's certainly something that's near and dear to our family, to help those individuals that are also going through that at this time.
In my life, family, friends, neighbors, constituents have all been, I know have been hit with cancer. It's becoming a growing epidemic, and I think we need to do everything we can to raise money to make sure we're finding, hopefully, a cure someday.
Anytime you get a chance to help try to raise some fund for cancer research, you got to do it. Almost everyone, I know my family's been impacted by it. You know, everyone you know has somebody who has been impacted by the devastation of cancer. And if there's little bit helps and one day we can find a cure, hopefully we make a difference.
Fundraiser to fight cancer and try to find the cure for cancer in all its forms is, you know, just a great thing and something I immediately wanted to be a part of. You know, plenty of folks in my district are suffering from those terrible forms, and it's just awful to go through. I've lost relatives to many forms of cancer, and I'm happy to be in the fight.
The American Cancer Society provides a lot of services, obviously, for people that are going through what is a horrible disease, and it's a very difficult time in their life. The person who has cancer is suffering, the family is suffering. The American Cancer Society is there to help out with support, information, and also contributing to research to cure this. I mean, right now, the survival rate for cancer is trending up every year, and I think it's something that is definitely worthwhile. I don't think there's a family out there that hasn't in some way or another been impacted by cancer.
I mean, the Cancer Society certainly is a great organization. I lost my brother, my father, to cancer, and so it hits close to home for me.